wish your legs are standing still. It's like you're stuck in a nightmare, but you keep doing it for the thrill. Well, this is reality, you only live it once, so wake up from your dream. But just for tonight, let the lines get blurred, let your thoughts be free, let your thoughts be free.
I'm listening to you, mate. You're the host. You take it away.
That's why. Hang on. Here we go. The mic's turned on now. That helps. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Elite FPL. How is it going? How are you today? Hello, everyone in chat. We're late because I was late. I was late as always. It's my fault, not Steve-O. Steve-O's been waiting for 20 minutes. Evening, Kelly. Evening, Cage. Perhaps. Hello, Matthias. We've got Cinnamon there too. We've got Matthew. We've got Animations, got Rad, we've got Dilkington, we've got a new... Oh, wow, guys. Hello to all of you. Are you guys all excited for the game week coming up? Had a bit of a... Here you are, man. You're looking forward to seeing how my -16 goes. Why has Darwin got a yellow flag?
Because like Boona said yesterday, and like I said to someone at work, and like... I didn't know if I voice messaged you or not.
You better not fucking... You better be fucking joking.
He's got a tight hamstring, and... That's why he was taken off the other day, because he had a tight hamstring.
I love this is the Steve-O coming out now. The reality is you don't do your transfers until the deadline.
Well, that isn't me, because I do them literally a week before.
He's gonna play. He's gonna be fine, right?
I don't know. I genuinely don't think he will. I think that it'll be Carvalho, Firmino, and Salah.
He'll be playing.
Why risk him before Napoli? They got a big game, I said.
Because I brought him in?
I'll be putting 50p on him. But...
Oh, no.
Again, I don't think... I mean...
What? You can't hear me?
I can hear you.
No, the chat. They're saying they can't hear me.
They can't hear you. So we've been speaking in silence for the
Hang on. Chat, can you hear me? Because it's so far only one person saying they can't hear me.
Yeah.
No City assets. No City assets. Do you think this is my team? This is my team. That's not a team. That's a team. All right. I was singing a little song before we came on live, wasn't I, Steve-O?
You were. Do you want to take it away?
Can you name the song? Ready?
Yeah. Chat. Can you name the song?
Name the song, right?
The band. At least see if you get the band right.
Okay. It's kind of nerve-wracking. Drop a heart and break a name. We're always sleeping in fun, sleeping for the wrong team. We're going down, down in an earlier round. Sugar, we're going down swinging. I'll be a #1 with a bullet. A loaded guard complex, cock it and put it. We're going down, down in an earlier round. Sugar, we're going down swinging. I'll be a #1 with a bullet. A loaded guard complex, cock it and pull it. That's whoa! There we go. First time singing on stream. But who did it?
It's not the first time you've sang on stream. You've done it loads of times. Well, Flying Dutchman, you've got it right, but come on, who's the band? Who's the band Flying Dutchman? Anybody got it from the words that Jason was singing? Hey, Flying Dutchman, congratulations. FPL Bailey, I'm going down, down, down. Thank you. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my bloody world. Can we talk about the last 24 hours, Jace?
If you want.
Regarding Elite FPL?
If you want.
Do you think it's... So the members' videos obviously included. So we've done what? Approximately 2.5, 3.5, 4, 5. We've done approximately 7.5 hours worth of content between me and you across 48 hours or so because of your streams and your members video.
Yeah.
Would you argue that it could be potentially the best content we've put out there? Because I would say it's...
I don't know, really. It's up for the community to decide. What's the viewer numbers looking like?
What's the viewing numbers looking like?
Yeah.
What for?
Well, now after I've just sung.
What, 80 odd people watching, they're enjoying it.
That's more interesting than the FPL team.
They haven't hit the like button yet.
Ah!
And you're smashing up the area. Brilliant.
Absolutely.
No, in all seriousness, do you think it's been some of the best content that we've done? Because I genuinely think that...
I think I don't know. I think like when we've been quite close in the past, we've had more banter between us. I've liked it when it was like, I liked the whole days of Aguero and Sterling for Man City, and like Jamie Vardy penalty miss, retake, you getting mental because like I feel like I really missed the days where we were like, well, I guess it was, but you were doing worse than what you're doing now, right?
And you were better than what I was doing.
No, you were doing worse. At one season, no, you're right. In that one season,
you mean the better we're doing, the more enjoyable it is for me and you because we're closer.
Yeah, the more enjoyable it is for me and you, the better we're doing in the game.
Yeah, and we're more competitive with each other. Whereas, so far this season, it's still quite competitive, to be fair. You're only 30 points ahead. It's not like it's a captaincy.
The drum kit didn't arrive today. I rang them up, and they're like, and they said, hello. I'm like, hello, mate. I ordered a drum kit and it was supposed to arrive today. Hang on a minute. Let me put you on hold. All right, okay. All right. Okay. Fine. Okay. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. It's got on our system Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm like, no. On your website it said tomorrow, and I selected the date today, and it's not here. And they're like, hang on, one moment. On hold again. We're just going to check down the warehouse to see if we can put a hold on it. I'm like, okay. Hang on a minute. What's your mobile number? I'll ring you back. I was like, here's my number. Okay. And do you know when you got someone that makes something sound so like they make it sound like it's like a big deal. Like they make it like, oh, I can't guarantee it, but I'll speak to the warehouse people and they may be able to change the label. We've you ring in relatively early in the day, so we should be all right, but I can't guarantee it. And I'm like, well, why you keep fucking repeating? Don't keep telling me that. You go ahead and do it. Like, and then they rang back. They rang back about 25, 30 minutes later saying, yeah, I've got. When he rang back, he was like, hello, yeah, you're right. So, I've spoken to the people down. Just tell me what the verdict is. He's just like, like I've spoken to the guys down in the warehouse, and the good news is that we've managed to put a hold on it in time. I'm like, right, yeah, come on, get to the point. He's like, because it was due out for a delivery later in the week. Yeah, I know that. You've already told me this. All right, we're not recounting the story. Just tell me when I'm going to get it. I didn't actually say that. I was thinking it in my head, and And he said, we've managed to arrange to get it on a Saturday delivery at no extra charge. And I'm like, well, thank you. So, but the problem is, this is the problem that I've got now, is that my wife has arranged for us to go pumpkin picking tomorrow. So, and I can't miss that under pain of death. So, you know what's going to happen, don't you? The 2 hour slot that we're pumpkin picking to travel, including travel time, they're going to deliver it at that time of day, aren't they? Guaranteed.
Cool.
Guaranteed.
It's the same with everything. It's when essentially you ask to get something delivered between 2 and 4, it will come at 4 o'clock, and you're waiting around the house for 2 hours.
Yeah, I know. I hate that. Yeah, between 2 and 4, it arrives at 4:05. It's like, but no, honestly, talk about speaking in riddles. When you're on the phone to someone, they're like, they just don't want to get to the point. They just want to kind of keep you on the phone. It's like, what are they trying to like?
That sounds very similar, but the reverse for me.
You're trying to get people off the phone as quick as possible.
Well, no, it's the customers that are like, do you do organic chickens? Yes, they're just over there. And they go, whereabouts? They're just right there where it says organic chicken.
Oh, while you're at it, where's your nuts?
And no. And then they stand there, and you're kind of like politely with them going, as you can see, this is the organic chickens that we've got. And they're just like, do you have anything bigger? No, I'm afraid we don't know. It's just that my kids like bigger chickens, and you're just there like, I generally don't care. I don't care about your family or anything. You've asked me the question. I've taken you to the organic chickens.
I'll put the music on as well, by the way.
May I move on? Can I get on with my life? But you kind of, for anybody that's unaware, essentially, if you're not a member, I put out 2.5 hours. Excuse me.
What job does Steve-O have? Imagine, right, have you ever watched any of those dystopian science fiction movies? Imagine a prison colony on an asteroid somewhere, where they're all ball and chain together and they're mining asteroids and they're like basically like slave labor. Imagine that, but in a supermarket environment. That's the job that Steve-O does.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you and doesn't matter if like in those movies, if a couple of them die to malnutrition, dehydration, or general guard beatings, doesn't matter. The job still needs to be done by the deadline. Otherwise, guess what? You're having a few of your teeth pulled out. So guess what? It's the same thing for Steve-O.
Like I do feel sometimes every day. It's like it does feel like I'm an Egyptian that was whipped to build a pyramid.
Yeah, pyramid of Tetley tea bags.
It's just never ending. Like I sent you those pictures.
He didn't get the reference.
The workload.
He didn't get the reference. Straight over his head. Carry on.
It's like, I sent you the picture today, and it wasn't even a big workload, but between 3 of us, it's ginormous, and yet it's just never ending. You can never get to the finish line. A bit like TikTok is just scroll. Well, I don't, but it's people just scroll through. It's never ending, and it's very similar for me in my job. It's just, when will this end? And it's just literally 6-7 hours straight.
When will it end?
Yeah, well, it's true. Yeah. But no, you did a reaction video to my deep thinking video, which I told you was one of the most fascinating, insightful videos I've ever listened to, because it was like a therapy session. And there was a fantastic line that you said, which was regarding how, you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. The body does not want to be waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's not natural. So stress already. And then you go to work and you're already stressed at work because of the workload and just dealing with the bullshit. But then there was a line that you said, which was just spot on, which is, but then that's the easy bit. What tips Steve-O over the edge is probably the politics behind the job. And it's true. I had an argument with my manager, with my director today, about not taking a tiny bit of cardboard off the top of ham because it's not the policy of the company. I literally said to him, I'll tell you what, mate, when the area manager comes in, I'm literally going to say to him, what's the problem with that presentation there? And if he tells me anything to do with the cardboard, You know, if he doesn't say anything about the cardboard, I'm going to continue filling this ham with the cardboard on top.
Yeah.
It's insane. These morons that I work with. There's a line in Lock Stock where the dog, he's getting really frustrated by the fact that the rest of his gang can't do the job, and he's just like, I'm working with fucking idiots. Give me that fucking gun.
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
just takes it, and he just has to do the job. That's me, because I'm just dealing with these stupid idiots that I work with, to the point of where it's just like, what? How did you get into this position? How? Like, it's just mad. And like you say, like you add all that on top of everything, it's not good for the body whatsoever. And I know this. I'm fully aware of this, and I'm already like.
But it was interesting to see when you say that your therapy is sitting in a graveyard on your phone, just talking about your day, talking to your friends, doing voice messages, whatever, and just getting it out of the system. Like, you were literally just getting it out, like, because it's just bottled up inside. You're frustrated, you're angry, you're obviously emotionally and physically shattered from the stress, from the physical aspects of the work, of the politics that's going on there, and just getting it out is enabling you to kind of just be like, I can breathe. That's
exactly it.
I can just be like, right, I can reset for the next shit that happens tomorrow.
No, that is literally it. Between 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon till 6:30, you have just hit the nail on the head. That's what I do. I just sit in silence while listening to Dan or Chloe on the voice message about whatever crap's going on in their day, and then I can kind of vent about what's going on in my life, and I'm just like, and then I'll just put a podcast on and just sit there. Just sit there.
Gerald says, another song, Jason.
Yeah.
No, you're completely right. I think that that healthy balance of I say it's a healthy balance. I mean, work-life balance is important, but you know, you need to either, you have to make a tough decision at some point in your life. Everyone has to do it. That if something isn't right, you're going to have to stop doing it. Now, it may be an addiction, it may be an obsession, it may be a bad relationship, it may be a family issue, it may be a work issue, but at some point in everyone's life, unfortunately, everyone will go through it. We all experience times and scenarios and situations where we have to remove ourselves from that situation. Otherwise, we risk damaging ourselves mentally and physically, or physically.
I don't know if I'm sure I have. I know I have. I talked about on a members video about why I left Torbay, because I'd literally just hit a spate of depression, and I was just in the gym and I just burst out crying. I just had to go, and I just went to my mate, I'm leaving, and literally within 2 weeks I was gone. Fast forward 5 years, and it's pretty much the same again, but this time it's no, I'm leaving London and I'm leaving retail.
And you get the people that know, or you get people that are unhappy, and you get people that will make the decision, will make that leap of saying, right, I need to get out of it. Or you get the people that, what you call lifers, who are depressed with where they work. They don't like anyone they work with. They certainly don't like the job, and you can see it in every ounce of their body. I can
name them. I'm not going to.
And you just know they hate what they're doing, but they're not going to leave, and they've been there for 20 years or something, and they feel like they've got a chip on the shoulder, and they feel like the company owes them something.
Firstly, you've hit the nail on the head, and secondly, today is a prime example of, I don't hate what I have to do. Today I was perfectly happy. I was doing my job. I was listening to your stream. I was listening to you and Max. I was listening to you and Flying Dutchman, and I was genuinely loving work. I had 2 women working with me. They were getting what they needed to do. I was getting what I needed to do. And then, like you said, the politics come in. The manager turns up, and he's like, "Oh, we got a problem." What's that? well, this person hasn't turned up and we need to put someone else on the bakery. Yeah, we've already done it. Yeah, but that means that we don't have this person. Yeah, I've sorted out. Don't worry about it. And all this person's doing is panicking, putting his stress on me.
Unfortunately, there are people out there. There are people out there that want. They. I don't know if they intentionally do it, but they have this attraction to just make other people's lives a misery. Okay, and that's part of their personality is that they will make things awkward for other people. And unfortunately, these types of people fit this criteria that almost kind of, it's like they kind of attract to the supervisor management roles. These people, you know, they want a sense of power. They want to kind of instill their own systems on other people. And you know, a good manager is a good leader, not a dictator. But unfortunately, you got way more dictators in management than you get leaders in management. And I've just read that from Firetog, and I'm very sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, sorry to hear
that. That sucks, man. Cage Paps has asked, will you miss the music scene in London?
Do you know, I'm sure I said it in the members video yesterday. I said, if I left London now, right this second, I can't do Elite FPL. Well, I can, but it'd be so crap that I would feel bad for you, Jace, because we've set a standard with us. We've all set a standard, and it's all thanks to the likes of you and Alex Volo that put together these brilliant thumbnails, the brilliant setups, everything. I just say this, I just turn up and chat into a proxy microphone. But me doing what I do in Devon on a camera phone, it won't work. Internet in my house down there doesn't exist. It's terrible. You know, I joke about it, but like me on the Wi-Fi to upload a 30-second Twitter video will take about 5 minutes. It is ludicrous. And yet the quality of this show will completely go down the pan. Yeah, my opinions will stay the same. I will continue chatting as normal, but I don't want to be buffering and lagging and just crap visual for anybody. I want to, you know, it's terrible. And one of the few things that's keeping me here is this channel. It is literally this channel that's kind of keeping me staying in London. Because if I didn't have Elite FPL, I'd have gone ages ago, to be completely honest. Because this is so easy to do. I just stick in the Ethernet cable into my laptop, and me and Jason do what we're doing now, talking to you guys about whatever. And leaving London would be very, very difficult. And as I explained in the members video the other day, it's not just where I live, it's also other areas of the area I come from where the internet is just terrible. And you know this, Jace, don't you? You joke, but it's true.
Yeah, and I think that, you know, like the goal long term is to, of course, get to a point where we can hopefully one day not have to rely on work other than Elite FPL. But you know until that point, we have to.
Said to myself when you did that brilliant stream last night was I was, as I was filling the chicken drumsticks, I was like,
thank you, Siddharth.
I could just quit this right now and just go, do you know what? Let's just see if we can make YouTube full time, and I just stream.
But the thing is, you'd have to change your language.
Sorry?
Because you'd have to change to what the F bombs. You'd have to cut them out.
Yes.
You'd have to cut them out.
Yeah.
You'd have to be literally squeaky clean.
Yeah, I know.
For that to happen, I'm afraid, because no advertiser. Well, I say no advertiser. That's probably not right, but a lot of the advertisers won't want to kind of have their adverts running on our show if we're dropping F bombs and C bombs, you know. And like, yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for the membership, then we'd literally have nothing coming in, absolutely nothing. So, I mean, see where we get to. You know, we just got to keep plodding along, so to speak, and you know, destiny is out there, I'm sure. And Tinder Tinder. I'll tell you one platform that really loves us is the male dating scene. It would seem that the best adult dating sites cannot stay away from this channel. Why don't you just go and do one and never come back again?
Spam nonsense, isn't it? I think every YouTube channel gets it. It's spam.
Did the -12 pay off, says Harry Doherty?
What -12?
Your -12 last week.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Well,
but
my free hit didn't.
Basically, if I'd left my team as it was, literally left it as it was, didn't do anything, and captain Mitrovic, then I would have been 2 points down on what I had now. So basically, I'm just 2 points up. And now I'm moving to game week 13 with a team which I'm relatively happy with, and I've got some form of plan going into game week 14, 15, and so on. So my team is just set and forget, essentially. And I just want to talk about Jason's -16. Could you remind me, along with the audience, your -16?
I don't want to, because Nunes is now he's got a flag to him, so I just feel like I don't want to talk about it anymore.
You're gonna have to.
No, I don't talk about things because it's jinx in it.
But I want to hear what you've done, because it's an interesting.
I don't care what you want to hear, Steve-O.
And the audience want to hear what you've done.
Who cares?
I do. I do for my own.
I did a stream. Yeah, I did a stream last night talking about what I did.
Yeah. Remind us, the audience, what you did. Then we can delve into it.
I'm just changing it up. What do you guys think of this screen? Do you like this screen? Me and Steve-O like that, side by side. It's pretty cool, isn't it? If I must. So this is my team. I did the following. Sanchez out. This was a needless transfer, really. I didn't have to do this transfer. Sanchez out. I could have just played Ward. And Kepa coming in for -4. Oh, well, let's call that the free transfer, just to make it sound good. James out for Alexander-Arnold. I think that's a good move. Maddison out for Phil Foden. I think that's a good move. Martial out for Firmino. I think that's a good move. And Kane out for Darwin, which I think is a good move. Well, it was.
But did you have to get rid of Kane to fund this?
Correct. Yes.
Because it's
Kane's been returning. I know he has, but he's only been getting the one goal. Whereas I feel like getting that money to get Foden in, get on top of Liverpool attack, not having Salah but having Firmino and Darwin in as opposed to Salah, I thought was the play I wanted to go. And I was thinking Saka as well. Is Zaha to Saka or Zaha to Rashford as an option for the future as well, but he was drunk. Tell them nothing, says FPL Spot. I know. So you think the chances are then that Darwin's not playing then?
Either A, if he starts, he gets like 60 minutes. If he doesn't, then I just can't see why Klopp brings him on for a cameo appearance. I just don't think that risking him ahead of Napoli when he's actually come off with an injury. He's literally told Klopp, yeah, I've got a bit of a tight hamstring. And Klopp's come out and said, yeah, we didn't want to risk
it. Is it because you don't want him to play, or is it because you don't think he's going to play?
No, these are facts. This isn't me just here.
No, I'm just, because I know that you probably are hoping that he doesn't play because you see him as
a rival. I'd find it hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and pretend that's not the case.
I think that may be influencing your opinion right now.
Well, no, of course it's not bloody influencing my opinion because I'm telling you the facts.
I love winding you up, Steve-O. It's brilliant. Did it to my wife as well, by the way. Love winding her up as well.
In fact, they've got, I thought it was Napoli. Who's got Napoli then? Is it Man City? So they got Ajax then. In just a few, 7 days later. Oh, sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing. 4 days later, they've got Ajax. That's massive.
Yeah, they got big games.
And Nottingham Forest is not only it's an easy fixture for Liverpool where they could win 1-0. That's it. They've done it. Got the 3 points because their next. Oh, they have got Napoli, but that's not till the 1st of the 11th. Right, okay. They've got massive games. Ajax, Leeds, Napoli, Tottenham.
Mm-hmm.
These next 5 fixtures after Nottingham Forest are really, really important to Liverpool's campaign, especially the Champions League. They want to turn it around. They don't want to be messing about here. And to be risking one of their best players, in Nottingham Forest? Yeah, like I said, he could play anywhere between 50 and 60 minutes. But if I'm in Klopp's shoes, I think to myself, do you know what? Let's just play Carvalho, let's play Firmino, let's play Salah, and let's try and get.
Is he on the bench?
Yes.
Okay.
If he doesn't start, I think he comes. I think he'll be definitely in the squad tomorrow. But then who comes on as a substitute if he doesn't play anything? Andreas.
Yes. Andreas.
Good move. He looked fantastic. Did you watch any of the games last night?
I watched bits of it, yeah.
Because Fulham looked, admittedly it was at home, they're terrible away from home. At home, Andreas and Mitrovic looked fantastic last night. I couldn't believe that, he swore then, that Reed scored. And guess who's got Reed? Gabriel Diop.
Yeah, I saw.
Unbelievable. But yeah, Mitrovic and Andreas especially, he looked good. He looked really good. It's like Max said, he's really, really creative. And, he's in form at the moment. He's got a couple of assists and a goal over the last 3. And I think that he's a perfectly good, viable substitute coming on for you. But it's Leeds away, and Leeds are going to beat them. So
are they?
Yes. Fulham are terrible away from home, and Leeds are really good at home. So they're going to turn around their misfiring, and I expect them to do Fulham like 2-0, 2-1, possibly even 3-1. I mean, Andreas could get something out of that one goal that I expect them to score. But yeah, I know that Dan said that Leicester were looking good as well last night. But yeah, I'm intrigued how this -16 goes, because like I said, mine was all right. In fact, no, mine was a -16. Was it Harry you said? Mine was a -16, not a -12.
Oh yeah, it was a -16. Yeah.
And yeah, like I say, I just have this gut feeling that Robertson's going to play tomorrow, and they're actually going to flame and concede. But anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. But the moves are sound. Are you confident that they bring back the returns that you expect?
With Darwin not featuring.
Okay, let's just say Darwin doesn't feature. Kepa at home to.
I'm hoping I can break even at the very least.
Well, Foden's got a really good chance of a double-digit haul. It's going to be a tough game.
So Foden can pay off in himself, to be fair.
Yeah. Kepa, I expect. Clean sheet is a really high chance.
Points.
Yes. I'm expecting that game 1-0, either way, 1-1. Something like that.
We're going to alternate, me and Steve-O, every week. We're going to take it in turns to take -point hits.
Well. Who was the other player? Sorry, Firmino.
Yeah,
in form at the moment. Looked really good against whoever they were playing the other day. I've completely forgotten already, but he looked really good. He looked lively. I'd expect him to start for definite. They were caught at home to West Ham. Yeah, that's right. And who was the other transfer? Sorry.
Is it Foden in, Firmino in, Darwin in, Haaland, and Trent Alexander-Arnold?
Trent. That's right.
For Reece James.
Yeah, that's a good upgrade, Trent. He's looking like a new man all of a sudden. Back to his old
Still can't
ways.
defend, though.
No. But there's something about Liverpool at the moment. They just seem to be tightening everything up. So I expect your -16 to do all right. I do. and I will be betting on every single player that you brought in.
Okay.
Do you want to read through the chat, Jay? See what a few people are saying.
There's a chance of Milner playing right back tomorrow, says Daddy Paul. There's a chance, but I don't think it's going to happen. Brew's saying he's brought in the superstar Dallo. Nice one, Brew. Siddharth has donated literally just done a super chat in a currency I'm not quite sure what it is. 50,000 IDR, whatever that is. My country caps my super chat. I wish I could send you more. You guys are great, even though it's always 2 a.m. in the morning. Thank you, sir. Says Siddharth.
No, thank you. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Genuinely, thank you.
You're a legend, man. Thank you. JGFD says Chelsea have been poor defensively the last 2 games. Some better finishing, and they could have lost both. I'm not totally convinced by Kepa. I think he's going to get saves. A lot of them. A lot of saves. United will score. Says FPL Fozzy.
I was going to say, while you've got everything in front of you, do you want to just quickly go for the YouTube chat league, just like the see who's top and chasing, just while we're here, because you're able to easily do it.
Yeah, so top of the YouTube chat league is David Foster.
Yeah, gravy Dave.
Yeah, Haaland Day Source FC, 42 points this week with a -4, so he's conceded a bit of ground with 38 overall, but he's not a great score this game. This game week just gone, but setting up for next for this upcoming week with Martinelli, Cancelo, and Haaland back in his team. I'm assuming he's going to captain Haaland. And then we got second Madeline Tudor, Insulelli Ferro, second place, 51 points, no hit taken. Captain Salah as well. It's going to be a common theme, other than Zaha and Mitrovic, no attacking returns, all mainly in the defence, with Pope, Trippier, Nico Williams getting returns there. When it comes to the third place, it's Gary Halliwell. He's in the chat, I believe. My Rare Sunshine, 56 points, no hit taken. Mitrovic, Salah captain. He had Bailey got 0, and he still managed to get more points than me. Great, thank you. Zaha 8 points, Trippier 9 points, Dunk and Webster both respectively, and Pope in goal, all getting returns. So good week for him, considering he had Bailey with 0 points play. And then fourth place in the YouTube chat league, we've got Veni Vidi Vici, 52 points -4, so it's 48 points. Pope in goal, Nico. It's the same. Pope, Nico Williams, Trippier. Oh, he has got Castagna. It's different. Getting return there. Zaha and Mitrovic. Captain Harry Kane, unlucky. So yeah, that's the top 4 in the YouTube chat league. The Royal Rumble League. It started game week 11. David Kernahan, God Save the Queens at the top. 58 points. Points from again the same people. Zaha. He had Van Dijk got 7 points. Kepa got 8, and Trippier got 9. The second place is Why So Serious. Rafi Ali, second place there, 54 points, which is 50 in total. 10 points from Raya, 8 points from Zaha, Mitrovic, Justin. He had Justin. Remember you talking about him, James Justin? Random. Then in third place we've got Ayush, Cash Me Outside. How about that? Raya, Dunk, Trippier, again, same sort of players. Zaha. It's funny, isn't it? It's the similarity when all the other players blanked. It's just these same teams, same players coming through. That's why really the scores were very similar this week. And fourth place we've got Simon Reeve. Cinnamon for the win. 58 points. He's played his free hit as well, Steve-O. Captain Salah played his free hit. Had Almiron in his team. Almiron, Trippier, Pope, Beltman, all getting points for him. With Mitrovic, 58 points all out. Again, better than me. Better than my free hit.
Look at the bench.
Flipping
more
out.
points in his team. Whoa. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Ward, Cucurella, Eze, and Justin.
That's mental. That's absolutely mental. So yeah, that's the leagues. So if you want to, I don't know, should we get thinking about previewing the games and talking about what the score predictions are going to be?
Absolutely, yeah, definitely. Let's find out. Let's find out.
0-0 every single one of them.
Nah, it won't be 0-0. There's quite a few.
I know.
Quite a few. Well, even though my predictions are quite tight, but there's a couple which I think maybe could be high scoring.
Let me draw on the screen. I love drawing on the screen. Oh, yeah. Siddharth has had game within a 50,000 IDR, whatever that is. Marco Rebello has also donated €5 through Super Chat. What's going on, guys? What's happening? Thank you. Let me just read out the Super Chat. Siddharth says, I will keep trying to send more. Don't worry about it, man. Don't. Please join my box for the Arsenal game in March. End of March. Please join my box for the Arsenal game end March.
Do you mean the actual box?
The actual game.
Where all the CSOs and everything, CEOs.
Wait a minute. we've got like a bigwig in our chat, like a CEO of a big corporation. Indonesian rupee. Okay. Thank you, Marco. That's very, very generous of you. Clean sheets for everyone except my Palace double up would be nice. I think is what JGFD is saying in the chat. Let's get the drawing. Let's get the crayons out, shall we? Let's get the crayons. What colour would you like to be, Steve-O? What colour would you like to be?
Red. Just quickly there, Fire Talk. You'll be millionaires at this rate. Yeah, we still won't see any of the money from YouTube.
YouTube, and the tax man.
The way the cost of living at the the way the cost of living at the moment is going, I wouldn't be able to even afford to buy a donut. It's ridiculous.
Energy prices going up. I think my bill's gone up by about 50-60%.
Wow.
Anyway, let's just forget about the crap of the real world for a moment and talk about football. You're gonna go pink, are you? Is that what you said?
Pink, red, whatever. Yeah.
So you're gonna go Liverpool to win.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I'm expecting this to be. It should be.
Oh my god! Hang on a minute. Hang on. I need to get better at writing.
It should be a pretty comfortable.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Carry on.
It should be a pretty comfortable win. I'd like to think that Liverpool will come out of this 1-0. I've gone 2-0, but honestly, the fact that it's Nottingham Forest, I expect. I kind of think like what the form is saying. The form is saying 2-1 to Liverpool. Nottingham Forest at home actually do score goals. It's just away from home they're terrible. Now, if this was at Anfield, guaranteed 2 or 3-0.
So you're going 2-0?
Well, yeah, let me just carry on talking for a second. And
no, okay, I'm joking.
I think that I have this gut feeling because Robertson will probably end up playing, they're going to concede a goal. This is just typically my luck, but I'm just going to go 2-0 to Liverpool, Jace.
I'm glad you took 10 minutes to explain that. In the meantime, we had another super chat from Siddharth Cool. He says the following: are you able to send me your contact details? I'll organise the seats for you.
I appreciate it, but unfortunately, when it comes to the online world, I'm very dubious, I'm afraid. I don't mean that in a horrible way, but speak to Dan.
I don't know how serious you are. That's incredibly generous of you.
Oh yeah, like generous.
But yeah, it's kind of don't really know what to say. Nottingham Forest. Liverpool. Let me think about this.
What a transition that was.
I'm thinking of what the score is.
So you've got an issue with me spending 10 minutes going through intricate detail about my score. You're going to sit there going, like the thumbnail. There we are, Alex Voller.
I'm like that Greek. What's that Greek statue? Something like Apollo, is it? I don't know. 3. I'm gonna go 3. Well,
3-1.
3-0. Oh. 3-6. You love my paint skills. Siddharth, please don't send any more. Like you're very generous, but you don't need to. Right, Everton, Crystal Palace, Stevo.
Everton, Crystal Palace, your favourite defensive team, where you keep saying they're absolutely garbage, and yet I keep saying no, they're pretty good. And I just think these two genuinely cancel each other out here. I initially went with 1-0 to Everton, but I'm going to give Crystal Palace a goal here, 1-1. The history is saying 3-1 to Everton. On 4 occasions, the home team have won and have scored a minimum of 3 or more goals. So could be high scoring. However, the form is saying 1-1, Jace.
Yeah, Siddharth, come on, join our Discord, man, if you want to chat. 1-1. Okay, I'm going to go 2-1 to Crystal Palace.
Ooh. Despite the fact they can't win away from home.
Yes.
Okay.
And the big one, Manchester City versus Brighton.
Can I say this now as an exclusive? I'm probably going to do a stream just for this game. I'm going to have to.
I'm going to go 5-1.
I say get a grip. Yeah. So yeah, I'm probably going to be streaming tomorrow just specifically for this game. I am going to be hiding behind this. I might even just literally just hide behind this here, listening in.
Siddharth is super chat again. It's kind of like very it's very hard to accept such a generous offer over super chat. Feel free to reach out to us in the Discord if you're available to.
Discord is either.
The Discord details are in the description. They're also, I'll put it in the he super chatted up. He says, "Up to you guys. Either way, I hope the super chat helps." Thank you. You honestly have. You don't have to do that, but you've honestly helped the show for everything. Every super chat is a big help for the show. But yeah.
Don't stop him, Jace. I was just on the phone to my manager. Hello. Sorry, won't be in tomorrow.
You can take your job and shove it up your ass. Yeah, can you imagine that? Yeah,
I don't want to feel organic
charge back,
anymore.
credit card charge back. Sorry, I didn't mean.
Yeah.
Turns out it wasn't pounds. It was
50,000 IDN is 50p per bet.
It's a bet.
Yeah, exactly.
I actually don't know. And regardless, the fact that anyone would want to super chat us talking crap on the internet is just mind blowing and amazing, and we really appreciate it.
To be fair, can I just address this as well, right? Can I just make this point? Because someone made a comment last night where you said if Steve-O was here, you wouldn't even have had, he wouldn't even allowed you to have had that comment read out. And it was some cheeky prat that basically said, essentially, Steve-O doesn't know what he's talking about. It's like, well, I do. It's just that when it comes to fantasy football, I don't go with my own decisions. And actually, when you go through the history and everything, I'm not too bad. So, you know, you may want to listen to what I'm having to say here, because it's usually okay.
Sit down, kids, and open your textbooks.
Yeah.
Man City, Brighton. Score.
Yeah, you're going 5-1.
I am, yeah.
Wow. Well, I'm going 4-0. The history's saying 4-0. 5 times across the last 6, a team has scored 3 or more goals.
Wow.
Man City across the last 6 have scored 19 goals past Brighton. The form, though, is suggesting a high-scoring 4-2. So any Trossard sellers out there may want to hold off. He could come back to haunt you. Unlikely, but could come back to haunt you.
Siddharth has super chatted yet again. He said, "Thank you, sirs, for the content. I think it's about £3 each." Siddharth, have you not considered becoming
a member? Yeah, genuinely a member.
He is a member.
I think he is. He is a member.
Yeah. It's all right. On this chat that I've got in front of me, it doesn't show memberships, so I wasn't quite sure, but I just double checked. Right. Yes. So you're going 4-1.
4-0.
4-0. Quite cute. My my little one, she does her 4s like this, and she does her 6s like this. Okay, we're getting there, chat. But the rest of her numbers are amazing. It's just the 4s and 6s she doesn't get right way around. The next game is Chelsea versus Manchester United. The evening
Take it away,
kickoff.
Jace, as the resident Man United fan.
Ronaldo not going to be there. Will Martial feature? I think he may come on.
No, he's been ruled out.
Is he actually ruled out?
I believe Ben Dinnery has tweeted out to say that Ten Hag has said he won't be featuring.
Oh, in that case,
I'm pretty certain he did.
I think this could be an interesting game, purely because Chelsea will let United have possession, and I think they'll soak up a fair bit of pressure from United during the game. But will it be another game that United are just wasteful, taking shots from, loads of off-target shots? Kepa's been unbelievable in terms of his goalkeeping's been off the chart. But I do think Thiago Silva against Rashford is going to be one of those. This is a game that I would actually want Rashford in. I think that United will have opportunities to get in behind Chelsea. Do I think both teams will score? I do. Max Roberts has donated £1 through Super Chat. Max, how's your tournament going, man? You shouldn't be watching us. You should be doing you should be sorting your Pidgeys out from your Pikachus. That's what you should be doing. All right. I'm gonna go 1-1.
Yeah, here we go. I say 1-1. You say 1-1. The history says 1-1. Yeah, the last 4 have ended in a draw. The last 2 have been 1-1. The 2 before that, 0-0. And also, if there is a winner, it doesn't mean it's going to be the home team.
If Ten Hag plays Eriksen over Fred, I think we can win it 2-1. If I look at the team sheets and Eriksen's playing instead of Fred, I think we win it 2-1. But if I see Fred there, 1-1.
If because I know what you'll like. If Man City win 5-1 and Foden gets back your 16 points,
yes,
you're going to stream this game.
What do you mean? It would be too late, wouldn't it?
Well, no, because you'll be able to come on air. talk about.
I'll be putting my drum kit together, Steve-O.
Oh, okay.
So would you like me to do private members videos of my progress on the drum kit?
Do whatever you like, mate. It's your channel.
Slaughter to Prevail. Bit of under oath.
Slaughter to Prevail. It's ridiculous.
That is the name of a band, isn't it?
Yeah, they're like they're extreme.
I've
metal.
got a double kick pedal, mate.
Nice.
So it's gonna be out.
Nice.
The shed's gonna sound like. The neighbours are gonna be like, "What's going on over there?" Did I tell you the story about Harry Dawson? Thank you so much for becoming. You already a member before, weren't you? I'm sure you were. Harry Dawson's a member, grassroots. Thank you so much. Did I tell you the story about another super chat coming in from Sidaf saying it helps the channel, Steve-O and Jason, and that's what counts. If you change your mind on the tickets, please let me know. A picture and autograph, please.
Just go on my Twitter account. You'll get plenty of autographs from me.
Sidaf, do you have Discord? If you have Discord, then we can chat in there, or you can send me a message on Twitter. If you to send me a message on Twitter and we'll hook up there. That's fine. But did I tell you the story about my neighbour talking to my wife?
Carry on.
So I work. I don't know if I've told you this already. Sometimes I work till like 3-4 in the morning, and I get out of the shed. I'm in the shed till like 3-4 in the morning, and from about 4, like just before I go to sleep, I don't want to embarrass myself, but I have this little app on my phone where I kind of sing along to songs, and like I've got some sort of sound foam on the walls, and I always thought that it's pretty insulated in here. So at 4 in the morning, no one can hear me. Turns out that's not the case. My wife was talking to my neighbour about 2 weeks ago, and in passing, and she's like, "Oh, how's things? Yeah, not too bad, not so bad." And oh, the kids all right? Yeah, the dog all right? Yeah. Yeah. Just out of curiosity, what's your husband do in the shed? And my wife's like, "Well, he works. It's his office. He works down there." I'm like, "Right, okay." I heard him singing the other morning. At 4 in the morning. And she's like, "Oh, did you?" This is my wife. My wife knows.
Fallout Boy.
Maybe. And my wife's like, "Oh, really? Oh, okay." It's like, "Yeah, it was all right," she said. And but I was just wondering why he's singing. And my wife's just like, it's like, I don't know. Because it turns out that she lets a dog out at 4 in the morning before she gets up for work. And obviously, as she's opening up a patio door, she's hearing some singing going on.
Well,
and
it's either that or your impressions of John Harris. I mean,
or that. So you guys deserve more than a couple of quid. Great work, so, Harry Dawson. You're very kind. Who let the dogs out at 4 a.m. Yeah. We move on to Aston Villa versus Brentford. God. Aston Villa without a manager now.
Yeah, that broke last night, didn't it? On the team itself.
Feel bad for Gerrard, but it was not surprising. It's a results-based business. Brentford been having lots of chances lately. Tony's been having so many against Chelsea. He was firing them at Kappa constantly. So I think Brentford win this. I'm going to go with a 2-1 to Brentford, Steve-O.
Yeah, I changed my mind because of the history and the form. So just to let people know, the form is suggesting Chelsea to win 1-0 in a very tight game, 0-0, 1-0 either way, preferably in Chelsea's favour. But yeah, Aston Villa versus Brentford.
I tell you, if we get how many likes? We're on 54 likes. If we get to 100 likes, I'll sing you a song after these score predictions are done. There we go. If we get 100 likes, I'll sing you a song at 100 likes. We've got 124 people watching on YouTube right now, and other social platforms. Let's see if we can get some more likes. 2-1 to. So what are you saying? I said 2-1.
Well, can I just say that Max spoke very passionately about the likes of Gerrard, Rooney, and so on getting these big clubs when it should be the likes of Potter. I know he's in Chelsea now, and Dyche, and so on and so forth. They've worked their way up to earn that spot, and I thought Max spoke very well, like he normally does, like he usually does. And I just think the fact that Brentford are so bad away from home, Aston Villa aren't actually that bad at home. I just think they cancel each other out. I'm going to go 1-1, but honestly, Aston Villa to win 2-1 wouldn't surprise me. The history saying 1-1. The last 3 at Villa have all ended in a draw, whereas the last 3 at Brentford, 2 of them have ended 2-1 to Brentford. The form is suggesting a high-scoring 2-2.
Right. So what you're saying?
I'm personally going 1-1.
Leeds versus Fulham, Steve.
2-1 Leeds. Only because I know Fulham are bad away from home, and I think Leeds, after that result against Leicester and the fact they're good at home, I think they'll come back fighting, and I think they'll get
1-0. I'm going to go 1-0 Leeds.
1-0?
Yeah.
Clean sheet. Well, the history's saying 2-1 to Leeds. Leeds are unbeaten in the last 4, and they've won 3 and drawn 1, and the form is suggesting 2-1 to Leeds as well.
Okay. Southampton versus Arsenal.
God. I think that Southampton are going to put up a fight, but I did see on Twitter that a lot of their defenders are out, and I think Arsenal are just going to take advantage of this. I think they'll do a professional job, do what they did against Leeds. I think 1-2-0, get the job done, get it out of the way. And I think 2-0, Jace.
It's not a bad prediction, to be fair. I'm going to go... So you said 2-0, didn't you? Thank you, Chris Tinson. Member for 24 months in a row. Playmaker member. Do you think that's those teams who had a break will have an advantage this game week? Yes. I think Man City are fresh. They're ready to go out and batter Brighton. I think Arsenal are fresh, and they're going to get another goal. What Steve predicted. I'm going to go 3.
They played in Europe last night.
I think. Well.
And Saka may have got injured as well. May have. Unlikely.
3-0. I'm going to go.
Well, yeah, the history's saying 3-1. Despite 2 out of the 3 at home for Southampton winning 1-0, Arsenal have actually won 3 out of the last 6, 2 of them being away. And surprise, surprise, the form table is also saying 2-0 to Arsenal.
Wolves versus Leicester.
I was so willing for Costa to have put that ball in the back of the net when he had the opportunity to. He just took that one touch too much, and he scuffed it. I think these cancel each other out in a dire 1-1. Another 1-1 from me.
I'm going to go with a Wolves defeat. They can't score that many goals. I'm going to go 1-0 to Leicester.
Well, that's literally... Well, the history's saying 0-0. In the last 6, there's been 3 0-0s, 2 1-0s, and those 2 1-0s came to Leicester at home. Don't expect many goals in this. However, the form is actually suggesting Wolves to win 2-1, because Leicester's away record is just terrible. They haven't won away. They've lost every game away from home. Maybe they could turn it around, but...
We've got Spurs versus Newcastle.
This is a really tough game to call. Newcastle really good away from home. Defensively pretty sound, although they do concede chances, where Tottenham can potentially take advantage of that with the likes of Kane, Son doing so well at the moment. Specifically Kane, he seems to be able to score with every shot he takes. I think this is going to be really tight, and I'm going to go 1-0 to Tottenham, Jace.
1-0 to Tottenham. Okay, I'm going to go with a 2-0 to Tottenham on this one. 2-1 actually. I think Newcastle have got the quality in them to score.
Well, yeah, again, you're kind of agreeing with the history here. The history saying 3-2 to Tottenham. There's been 22.
Thank you, Brew.
22 goals scored across the last 6. Tottenham have scored 14 of them, Newcastle 8. The form is suggesting 1-0 again, because Newcastle have done pretty well away from home, keeping clean sheets as well. So it depends how Newcastle approach this game, to be honest. If they fall into Tottenham's trap of counter-attack football, bang it over the top for Kane and Son, they're stuffed. But I think they'll do all right.
And then finally, we've got West Ham versus Bournemouth on the Monday evening. I'm almost feeling that this could be a tight 1-0, 1-all. Either way, toss a coin. Maybe West Ham. I'm going to go with a 1-0 to West Ham.
Yeah, I've gone one more. I've gone 2-0. I really do hope Bowen, well, Scamacca specifically, but I hope Scamacca and Bowen repay the faith for owners. I'm going 2-0. History saying 2-1 to Bournemouth.
Wow.
West Ham have only won once of the last 6. Bournemouth have won 3 of the last 6 and drawn one as well. So they ain't got a great record against. They've got a good record against West Ham. The form though is suggesting a high-scoring 2-2, Jace.
Interesting. Okay, well that sums it up for the score predictions. How many likes did we get on the channel? We've got 65 likes, so that's not 100 likes, Steve. Anyway, it is what it is. Cool. Okay then. I think that sums us up.
That's a nice message from hello Harry. He's saying here, hi Jason and Steve. Apologies, I haven't watched much. Been a mental month so far. Well, you've been on holiday, half of it. I've been watching on catch up a lot when I can. Thank you, pal. Really do appreciate that. Ramanathan just saying about the Cherries is going to be a draw against West Ham. We've got a few 2-0s in here and everything. Fozzie saying 2-1. Yeah, another Harry in the house. Yeah, lots of there's Harry Dawson, Harry FPL Harry, and then there's Harry Doherty. Yeah, and also shout out to Maestro. He's doing exceptionally well in the YouTube chat league. He's 5th. A valued member of the community, always retweeting our stuff and everything, always commenting on our tweets and everything. So do appreciate the fact that you're doing very well as well. Animation saying he loves the streams. Fozzie with a very strange comment. Oh, I have the same pillow as Steve-O. FPL Fozzie saying he's just behind Maestro. You're 6th. Excellent. Hello, Connor. Hello, pal. Ramanation saying streams on for tomorrow then. Definitely going to be doing the Man City, I think. If Jason could do me a thumbnail. It's probably going to happen because the reality of the situation is that I want to. I'm just going to be lying here listening into the radio anyway, wondering what's going on. So, Bruce saying, "Can we show both our teams quickly?" Jace, you just click on my team. It's the same. It's exactly the same. If you just click on mine in the league, and then you'll be able to go from there. While you're doing that, just go in the moderator league. If you go in the moderator league, it's just well, I'm only. Oh, okay. It's 8th in the moderator. Apparently you're muted, Jace.
Oh! Sorry. I was saying it doesn't let me scroll that far down to get to your team. So yeah, carry on. Your team here. Take it away. It's your team. Yeah.
Well, Firetalk's asking what moves did Stephen make this week. I'm not making any. It's just staying exactly the same as it.
Playing Haaland, playing Martinelli. There you go. Simple as. Dropping Andreas and Val.
Yeah,
I'd imagine. Yeah,
that's it. Yeah.
There you go. Simple as. And my team is the following.
Minus 16.
Oh, yes. Doesn't mean anything. All we could see was Jason grinning on the screen. Oh, it ruined it, didn't it? Ruined it. Read the chat then.
Firetalk saying I thought Steve was on a minus 12. That was
my 16.
The week just gone. It was a minus 16 in the end, mate. Podder saying, Steve, what do you think the average score will be this week? I don't know what the average score will be. Well, the average score
58.
seems to be like 70 points each week, whereas my score's like an average of 20. Here's Jason with the guitar. What song are we going to be playing here? Some Avenged Sevenfold? Fozzie saying playing Trossard over Andreas. Yeah, because Fulham's away record is terrible, whereas Brighton's away record is actually really good. And despite the fact I expect Man City to keep a score of 0, there's still a chance that Brighton can score. To be fair, Rich, Jason is actually very competent on the guitar. In fact, he's actually very good on the guitar, to be fair. Ramanathan saying,
I'll give you the option now. You can go if you want.
Yeah, you can. In the words of pee off. What are you gonna sing us before we go? Brilliant.
Hang on. Let's give this a crack, shall we? Can you guys hear it?
I can hear it, and I'm sure they can.
When the days are cold and the cards all fold and the saints we see are made of gold. When your dreams all fail and the ones we hail are the worst of all and the bloods run stale. I wanna hide the truth, I wanna shadow you, but with this beast inside, oh my god, what's the words? There's somewhere we can hide, no matter.
This has got to be Avenged.
No matter why we breed. The tabs are wrong, man. The tabs are wrong. You know that one. Hang on. You want Avenged Sevenfold?
You mentioned the word beast. I'm just thinking, yeah, it's got to be Avenged Sevenfold.
Hang on. Avenged Sevenfold is this one. Okay. Never feared for anything.
Oh, very good.
Never
very
shamed
good.
for never free. A laugh that healed the broken heart with all that I could. Lived a life so endlessly, so beyond what others see. I try to heal your broken heart with all that I could. Will you stay? Will you stay away forever? How do I live without the ones I love? Time still turns the pages of the book it's burned.
That's good.
Place and time always on my mind, and I have so much to say, but you're so far away. Plans on what our futures hold, foolish lies are growing old. It seems we're so invincible, the truth is so cold. I final song, a last request, a perfect chapter laid to rest. And now and then I try to find a place in my mind where you can stay. You can stay awake forever. How do I live without the ones I love? Time still turns the pages of the book it's burned. Place and time always on my mind. I have so much to say, but you're so far away. Sleep tight, I'm not afraid. The ones that we love are here with me. Lay away a place for me. 'Cause as soon as I'm done, I'll be on my way. Oh my God. To live eternally. Here we go. That's me done.
I mean, without sounding like a patronising arsehole, that was actually very, very good. Considering you're not a professional.
What have I stumbled into? Just me having a bit of fun on the guitar.
I'm actually going to play that to my housemate Steve. That was legitimately very good.
Well, it may have sounded worse because I forgot to stop the music, so it may have sounded crap on stream.
Oh, brilliant. Well, no, because the music goes off, doesn't it? When
it lowers down, yeah.
Yeah, fine.
More. Name me a song. Name me a song.
It's got to be pop punk.
Oh, I want a Blink-182 song.
Ugh, God.
That's pop punk.
Yeah, rubbish. Know any My Chemical Romance?
Yes. Hang on. Let's see if I can do a bit of My Chemical Romance.
Okay, You're Not Okay.
What's that?
The My Chemical. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I don't really know that song.
Oh yeah, that's a good question from Harry. Just to bring it back, are you actually going to be captaining Darwin, or are you not going to do that now due to this injury?
No point now, is there?
Hello, Naptic Man. Oh, Nirvana, clear off. Rubbish. That's my review of Nirvana. Rubbish. Next. Was that originally about Princess Diana? This is only for Fozzie, really. Originally, yeah. Bohemian Rhapsody, clear off. We want something modern at least. At least in the early 2000s. When pop punk was actually at its best. Bit of Newfound Glory.
Oh my God, Newfound Glory. Oh
Great
my
band.
God. Oh my God, I haven't heard of them for years.
Oh, they're in fact.
Oh, we're Bowling for Soup.
Their latest album, or what they did 2 years ago, was like a film music soundtrack. They played like
Really?
Yeah, it's brilliant. They're
what does hit or miss go like?
Sorry.
How does that hit or miss go like? I don't know.
I forgot it.
My Friends Over You.
FPL Harry, Steve, on Boxing Day, fancy a 12-hour stream. You can forget it. Forget it. To be completely blunt with you as well, I've probably got to work. Wouldn't surprise me. I was about to say the C word then. I mean, when Planet FPL did their 24-hour stream, I mean, it's mental me saying this. I always say do it again, but I appreciate the fact that here we go.
When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city.
Black Parade,
to
brilliant.
See a marching band. He said, son, when you grow up, would you be the savior of the broken, the beaten and the damned? He said, will you defeat defeat them, your demons, and all the non-believers, the plans that they have made. Because one day I'll leave you a phantom to lead you in the summer to join the Black Parade. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. He said, so when you grow up, would you be the savior of the broken, the beaten, and the damned?
I'm not very good.
Sometimes I get the feeling she's watching over me.
Yes.
And other times I feel that I should go. And through it all, the rise and fall, the bodies in the streets. And when you're gone, we want you all to know we'll carry on. We'll carry on. Oh my God.
That's very good. Very good. Elite FPL acoustic night.
What other song do you like?
Anything.
Wasn't easy.
Mid 2000s pop punk emo.
Pop
best.
punk. What's the pop punk? Bowling for Soup for me.
Yeah, fantastic, but they're fun. Excellent band. 1982, Stacey's Mum. Oh, brilliant.
Okay.
What was their famous song again?
What about this one? This. Oh yeah, the girl who the bad guys want.
That's it.
Here we go.
Yes.
Here we go. Try again. Here we go. Debbie just hit the wall. Oh, hang on. Let's just work the chords out. Debbie just hit the wall. She never had it all.
Oh yes.
One Prozac a day. Husband's on CPA.
No, you've got it wrong. It's
Her
quicker
dreams
than that.
went out the door. Oh, I mean, you got these chords are wrong. They don't sound right at all. Hang on. What song from? Hang on. This is. Here we go. We're gonna do this one. Debbie just hit the wall. That's better, I think. Debbie just hit the wall. These didn't sound.
Fozzie, just think David Bowie episode and extras. Much better.
Yeah, here we go. Debbie just hit the wall. She never had it all. One Prozac a day. Husband's a CPA. Her dreams went out the door when she turned 24. Only been with one man. What happened to her plan? She was gonna be an actress. She was gonna be a star. She was gonna shake her ass on the hood of Whitesnake's car. Her yellow SUV is now the enemy. Looks like an average life, and nothing has been alright since Bruce Springsteen. But Donna, way before Nirvana, there was YouTube and Blondie, and music still on MTV. Her two kids in high school. Oh my God, I'm off the page. Sorry. They tell her that she's uncool, cause she's still preoccupied with 1985. Seen all the classics, she knows every line. Breakfast up Pretty in Pink, even St. Elmo's Fire. She rocked out to Wham, not a big Limp Bizkit fan. Thought she'd get in a band on a member of Duran Duran. Wear the mini skirts made of snake skin. Oh my God, these tabs do not sound right at all. They're not how I remember them. What other song? One more, last one before I go.
Good Charlotte.
Good Charlotte.
They had two hits, Lifestyle of the Rich and the Famous, and there was another one. I keep forgetting which
What
one it
about,
is.
hang on, what about,
Have a quick look.
Sum 41.
Well, actually, to be fair, Sum 41 are actually very good. The Anthem by Good Charlotte.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Or
What about
Girls and
Alien Ant
Boys.
Farm?
Not Alien Ant Farm, rubbish.
Lifestyles and the Rich and Famous. The reaction from Steve-O is priceless. Mr. Brightside. Okay.
Oh, Girls and Boys, you could play that on acoustic.
Let's see if we can...
The Anthem and Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous is very drum based, but.
Oh my god, okay.
Pretty fly for a white guy. God.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke and she's taking a drag. Now we're going to bed and the stomach is sick and it's all in my head cause just in his chest. Now he takes off her dress. Now let me go. I just can't look, it's killing me and taking control. Off the page again, here we go. Jealousy, turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis, but it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me, open up my eager eyes, 'cause I'm Mr. Brightside. Yeah. Kind of get the idea of that one. I see you, sailor. Hello.
Absolutely brilliant.
What's the other ones?
Simon Lewis, you need to go back to the start of the stream for that one.
Teenage Dirtbag. Oh my god.
God.
Her name is Luelle. Green Day.
Unless you do the SmackDown theme song. Do you know your enemy?
Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Thank you for doing. You're welcome, Maestro. Lower Oasis. Champagne Supernova. Yeah. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. This is an FPL channel.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I think we're done.
One more. Come on.
One more.
What's your favourite song to play?
Okay, let me find one.
A song that you enjoy playing, and then we can. What did Harry Dawson say there? You should make FPL said, make some covers and put them on Spotify. This is class. Heavy metal, how you remind me. Clear off. Nickelback made one song, the Raw theme song. Brilliant. Oh, it's great. Sing Randy Orton's theme. I see voices in my head. There we are.
Wow.
burn it to the ground. Dylan. Drrrn, drrrn, drrrn. Simon, has this been Jason's Got Talent? Yeah. Sing the Mo Salah song, Paul. Paul.
But Superman by Goldfinger.
I don't know who that is. I'm honest with you, never heard.
I know one that you'll know.
HL, Nothing Beats the Batista song.
I know a song that you guys will know.
Isn't a line in the
this
Sand
one should work.
Motorhead wrestling song?
About this one.
What?
Oh my god. I don't normally play guitar that often. So it's like I've not played for long. Oh, I walked across an empty land. I knew the pathway like the back of my hand.
Who's this?
I felt the earth beneath my feet. Sat by the river and it made me complete. Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me when you're gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. I came across a fallen tree. I felt the branches of it looking at me. Is this the place we used to love? Is this the place that I've been dreaming of? Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me when you're gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. And if you have a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything, so why don't we go somewhere only we know? Somewhere only we know.
Harry Dawson, do you do weddings?
No, I don't.
Have you ever performed in front of people, like a pub?
Yes, I never sang. I was
Okay.
I was a rhythm guitarist for a band for a couple of years. We did pubs, but I never sang.
Do you wanna join an Azalea Dying covers band? I
Dying.
mentioned that to my friend actually. You can be rhythm guitarist, he can be lead. I'll be the singer. Just need a drummer, and we're done.
I'm getting a drum kit. My dream is to have a drum kit and then do backing vocals.
It's good. I say it's a good career. It's a very tough career. I know that it's unfortunately just a free industry. Just do what you love.
I'll end it with this one. This is one that I can do. I know this one quite well. Have a bit of fun with the chat. You know, whoever's left. I don't know who's left, but you know, if there's still people watching this channel or not. But you know, it's a bit of fun. I don't know why I'm on this screen. Why I should stick on the full screen, really, shouldn't I? Okay. I'm waking up to ash and dust. I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust. I'm breathing in the chemicals. I'm breaking in, I'm shaping up, I'm checking out on the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up, I feel it in my bones, enough to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Whoa, whoa, I'm radioactive, radioactive. Whoa, whoa, I'm radioactive, radioactive. I raise my flags, I dye my clothes. It's a revolution, I suppose. We're painted red to fit right in. Whoa. I'm breaking in, I'm shaping up, I'm checking out on my prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up, I feel it in my bones, enough to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Whoa, whoa, I'm radioactive, radioactive. Whoa, whoa, I'm radioactive, radioactive. All systems go. The sun hasn't died. Deep in my bones, straight from inside, I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones, enough to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Whoa, whoa, I'm radioactive, radioactive. Whoa, whoa, I'm radioactive, radioactive. There we go. You're done.
Who was that?
You know that one?
I don't know. No, who was it?
That was Imagine Dragons.
Is that the name of the band?
Yeah.
Never heard of them.
Never heard of Imagine Dragons?
I haven't, no.
Oh man, dude.
No.
Yeah. So also like starting off singing from like, you shouldn't just start singing like I did. You should warm up first. And I didn't warm up my voice. So the longer I sing, the better it gets. Like that's why like musicians, well, singers, they don't just go on stage and sing. They're for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half before the gig. They're like doing like, you know, their practices. So yeah, it's like just to go and do it off the bat like that is probably not great. But
I think making excuses like that is ridiculous. I thought you were perfectly fine. At the end of the day, it's nothing serious. It's just a bit of fun, and you. Well, you know,
it's not like I know everybody in the chat. It's fine. It's not like they're going to come back. It's not like they're going to come back next week.
Well, you're getting a lot of love.
Yeah, thank you.
Genuinely.
I hope that I put a smile on a few people's faces at the very least.
Put a smile on mine, I can assure you, and I think a lot of people. It's a welcome distraction.
Thank you. But with that said, tomorrow's the games. Steve-O, do you feel that you can catch me some points? Do you feel that you can catch some points on me this week?
I think that realistically, if I come out of the Liverpool game with double clean sheet and a Salah goal, I think I'm confident to keeping up pace, because I've just looked now that Foden does very well at home. Very well at home. So I'm expecting him to get your 16 points back. And then it's then what will your other transfers do? So obviously Trent, me and you have both got. Darwin is up in the air. You've then got the likes of Foden I've just mentioned. Who are the other two again? Sorry, Firmino.
Darwin, Foden, Trent, and Kepa.
Oh, Kepa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that, like I said, it's all down to the Liverpool game. If I come out of that with 2 clean sheets and a Salah goal, I think I go into the Man City game thinking,
I think I'm going to captain Foden.
Well, let's just put it this way. Based on his home record, which I'll tell you now, is as follows. So this is this season.
I'm going to captain Foden. What do you reckon at that?
No, I think you should. I think go on your advice, what you said last night. It was, I captain a player who I've taken a hit for.
Yeah.
So Foden at home, 9 points in a 45-minute cameo against Bournemouth. He got 9 points with a goal and assist. At home to Crystal Palace, he got an assist. At home to Forest, an assist. At home to Man United, he got a hat-trick. 19 points. Home to Southampton, he got 11 points in 57 minutes. The away fixtures are basically all 2 points. So he loves playing at home. The only time he's actually got something away from home was against Wolves, where he got a goal. So realistically, if you captain Foden, there's a very high ceiling that he's going to get you a double-digit haul. Haaland is obviously the safety bet. Haaland at home as well is another freak of nature. He just scores for fun at home.
I'm just going to,
I think personally, you should take your own advice. You've taken a -16. You've brought in Foden deliberately for this Brighton game. I genuinely think, to hell with it. You've got to get some balls and do it. Captain him. You have to. No, genuinely, I think that, because if you've done this -16 and you just captain Haaland, it's just like, well, if you captain the player that you brought in, this is your advice. Your own advice.
Yeah, I know, but Haaland's Haaland, he's a machine, right? But anyway, it is what it is. What will be, will be. Let's see what happens tomorrow morning. So I feel in the morning when I wake up, what I decide to do, and it'd be interesting to see your reactions live when you see what I've done. On that note, I'll leave it with a video to show everybody exactly what I'm getting delivered tomorrow. You can have a little sneak peek. Yeah. Steve-O, you can watch as well if you want.
Hi guys, Jake here at Get For Music. Today we're going to be taking a look at the TD1 DMK electronic drum kit from Roland. As you'll have probably noticed, the TD1 DMK is a full mesh-headed drum kit. This comes with Roland's twin-ply mesh heads, so they're super durable and
Jace.
they feel great.
This?
The stand that it comes on is an MDS Compact, which is ridiculously sturdy and it's going to go nowhere.
Unless I'm
also,
really far
it's
behind.
got a really innovative kick drum trigger, which can be used with either a single or a double pedal.
Oh yeah, my mate's got something like that.
So as you'd expect from Roland, you get an incredible sounds coming out of the module. You've got accurate sensing all over the kit, which means it's going to pick up every nuance of your playing. You've got a hi-hat that can be closed, half open, or fully open, with chokeable cymbals across the kit, and all of this happens at the lowest latency on the market. Some great features of the TD1 module are the fact that it's got 15 songs built into it, different music genres that you can play along to with or without a click.
I'm looking forward to getting it. So, yeah. And the song that I want to learn is Nightmare.
You should have known.
Yeah. There's a double bass.
Oh, and some feedback actually from Steve. He says here, blah, 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 blah. Will you cover for him tomorrow evening? The mic just needs to pick up more guitar. Yeah, there we go.
It's very kind. And very kind. Thank you so much for your kind words as well in the chat. It's always good to kind of. I use this. This is my little domain where I just chill out and just play music. I listen to music more than I play music. I'll be honest with you. Listen to a lot more music than I play, and I don't pick up the guitar anywhere near as much as what I should probably do. And when I do, I just remind myself of how my calluses has disappeared, and that's. Yeah, I think it's something that everyone should try to do at some point in their life, is learn to play an instrument. There's nothing better than if you can teach yourself, then it's really rewarding. But if you get over the initial frustration, I taught myself to play guitar, and I will teach myself to play drums as well. So.
Wow.
But yeah, I'll do some progress updates on the drums on the member videos. I'll put some. I'll be like, for those people that want to watch. So.
And I mean, Harry, I know you're here still. If we do a 12-hour stream of Jason just doing music, I'll happily do it. Great. Flying Dutchman saying, "I love Buried Alive" by Avenged Sevenfold.
Buried Alive.
How does that go again?
Seize the Day. It's good. Buried Alive. I would play it.
Keep going. I'm trying to think how Buried Alive goes. I could play it on Spotify, to be completely blunt with you, and I'll be like, oh yeah, that.
It's one of the older ones.
Here we go. Let's quickly find out. Buried Alive. Here we go. Buried Alive. I'll know it after 2 seconds. Oh yeah, so I know it. Yeah. Do 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 do, and then at the end it's like quick paced. Yeah, it's good.
I like one of my favorite Avenged Sevenfold songs is Before the story begins, is it such a sin for me to take what's mine until the end of time?
And you got the bass in the background. Dun 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 dun
yeah. The bass on that is pretty insane. It goes on and on and on. I can keep you lucky, young, and preserve forever with your fountain spray of your youth whenever.
Good impression, very good, yeah. Good. All covered on Total Steve-O. Get that plug in.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, they're actually probably my favourite band of all time, I have to say. I actually saw a video of them actually in Norway, I think it was, or Sweden, and they had just done a gig and they went into like the Hard Rock Cafe, and they in the Hard Rock Cafe they had a stage and some basic instruments, some real poxy instruments, and Brooks, Shadows, and Sister Gates went up there with Johnny as well, and I think they just took what was there and what was available and they played Nightmare.
Oh, wow.
And it was the most funniest thing ever because it sounded awful, but they were loving every moment of it because basically the guitars were like crap, the amps were crap, the drums were basic. They didn't have a double foot pedal in the drums, it only had a single foot pedal, and he was playing Nightmare. And Brooks is such a good drummer that you play Nightmare on a single foot pedal, you wouldn't even think it. You would think it was got a double bass. But Afterlife's a great song. But they got kicked off the stage, Steve-O. They got kicked off the stage. The actual people at the Hard Rock Cafe didn't know who they were, and they were like, "Yeah, wow. you need to get off. You need to get off." This was like back in like 2010. No, a bit late that 2012.
Oh, I thought you really recently. I thought like last week or something.
No.
Kicked off.
Oh, So Far Away. Yeah. So Far Away is such a nice song.
Well, you'll be pleased to know that the scout thinks that the informed Nunez is a prime forward pick.
Will you stay away forever? How do I live without the ones I love? That one's right.
You've literally sang that tonight.
Did I sing that earlier on?
Yes.
Okay.
Bloody hell. And you were very good at it.
Okay, guys. I think that tomorrow, look forward to Steve-O's stream, and I may do the Chelsea Man United game, but I'm not promising anything.
Well, yeah, if Foden gets double digit.
If Foden gets double digit haul tomorrow, and I've got a captain. If Haaland goes big, then I may not be visible ever again.
But what if Foden gets a double digit and Haaland gets a double digit?
Well, yeah, point. Yeah, it's not.
Because you're saying 5-1, I'm saying 4-0. I bet most people are thinking very similar results here, and you'd expect the likes of Foden, Haaland to be involved quite heavily.
Yeah.
WhoScored.com have got it as 3-0, although I wouldn't listen to their predictions. They're terrible. But I think...
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I was just reading something about the predictions just there. Basically, it says here, wish Pep Guardiola wouldn't kill Haaland's scoring momentum with excuses of resting him from matches. Just let him play every match for the first 45 to 60 minutes. He'll keep banging in the goals. He'll get plenty of rest still. Pep does know that he can make 5 subs every match and not 5 subs per month. Please someone inform him. For this match, Haaland to score at least 2, City to win by 3 goals. Thank you to Armish Mick on WhoScored.com for his predictions there.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm knackered, man. Though I'm tired. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you do what you need to do, Steve.
The outro.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. Can you get the Elite FPL podcast fired up again? I don't know how it's done. That's more Jason's.
You do podcasts. You do all that.
Yeah, but I don't know how to record it.
What do you mean you don't know how to record it?
I don't know how to record
Get
the
out of
stream.
town.
No, I don't know how to
You
record
download
it. What, this stream?
Yeah, you go to YouTube, you go to videos, you click on content, you just right click the download button on the right hand side and it downloads the thing, the file.
For free?
Yes, correct, yeah.
Oh, but does it have to be your channel?
No. Well, yeah, your access to the FPL, don't you?
Yes. I don't know. This is all right. Okay, so you go on to all right. Okay, we'll have that conversation off air, and then I could. Yeah, I would just simply just put it through probably Total Stevo, to be completely blunt with you. Just easier. In fact, the one that I did, I just randomly uploaded, did really well. So people clearly search for FPL and stuff like that.
Really?
Via podcasts, and yeah, it did quite well. I can't remember what it was entitled now, but certainly people search for it, and I do appreciate the fact that people do, like me. I'm a perfect example of that enjoy listening to podcast versions of streams or whatever. So I love Total Steve. I listened to it on my posty round. Need more? Well, you'll be pleased to know there's going to be a small little podcast announcement tomorrow evening, and then it's going to be the start of my WWE 2011 history. Starting with Royal Rumble this Sunday, and then every Monday and Friday it'll be covering Raw for Mondays, SmackDown on Friday, and then when a pay-per-view's out is on Sunday. And I'm actually kind of enjoying doing them, to be honest with you. It's just basically Booker T, me doing impressions of Booker T. They're no Chain Wrestling or Unbooker the Territory podcast. Please don't expect any form of expert information on it. It's just me literally playing scenes from the actual show itself, and then me just going, I hated this, and then move on. That's how you said it,
Steve-O put me in the sin bin because I said that you sound like Amy Winehouse.
No, I didn't.
That's not an insult.
I didn't actually.
That's not an insult. Amy Winehouse is an incredible singer, incredibly talented. What was?
You said stop playing. I don't want to listen to this, or words to that effect. Clear off.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. I've got to have FPL.
Yeah, we're breaking the breaking the YouTube code of ethics.
Yeah.
How dare we talk about subject matter that's not in the title of our stream? To be honest, you probably got more inspiration after that, by not talking or listening to me and Steve-O talking about FPL, because to be honest, we're not really doing anything.
But if you're minus
with our teams,
if your minus 16 pays off, and you shoot up the ranks to 400,
unless of course you want Foden in your team, unless you're really feeling like Foden's going to do well, then maybe you might get inspiration from that.
Yeah.
My captaincy pick this week.
I was going to say, I'm just looking through here as well while I'm here.
Hello,
To all
James.
members that enjoy the videos, I do highly recommend checking out the videos that myself and Jason put up yesterday. So like I said, I think it's some of the best content that we've done, in my opinion. Especially Jason's reaction to my video. I thought that was gold dust. Absolutely gold dust. It just, like I said, it was just a therapy session. Bizarrely. Hey, should we get out of here?
Yeah, let's leave these guys to go and watch the next FPL channel. We love you guys, really. You know, at the end of the day, if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here right now. Simple as that.
One life soccer, just go back. Just rewind back. If you could be bothered. Listen to Jason singing, that's it.
What? Hang on. Alright, playing the outro. Wave.
Thank you.